I teach grade 7 math, and the most recently I have adapted our proportions unit because it worked very well with working with different sets of data. And so I took the sustainable initiative planning data that was sent to me, and I used it to make some real world problems to help initiate conversation and some thoughtfulness about our consumption. I adapted it. I took the data that was sent to me from the Sustainable Initiative planning group, and I used that to make real world problems for the students. And it was really cool because what I did was I started off the lesson by just giving the students some facts. As for instance, I talked about our consumption of cutlery in the canteen. And we used 173,000 pieces of cutlery during the first semester this year. So I introduced the lesson by talking to the students about it and asking them, what do you think my classroom would look like if every single student who used cutlery this year, instead of throwing it in the trash can, came down and they threw it into my room every single time? That's a huge amount of trash that we've created just in one semester, and that's cutlery alone. That doesn't include plates or napkins or anything else. So that was kind of the way I introduced it. And then I had a worksheet that had 4 different problems on it concerning our consumption of electricity, our consumption of photocopying, what else? So water consumption. And then I compared it with a 4th question with what is our increase in student population this year versus our increase in usage of these certain resources to help get the kids to really think about what they do to impact our consumption, whether it's positive or negative. And I used the compass points for helping them see their impact on nature, economy, society, and well-being so that we could all have a thoughtful conversation. And it really turned out great because all I did was all I did was just kind of help the conversation along, but the students came up with all the best ideas. I've observed the students being a lot more thoughtful about their consumption. They talk about it, they call each other on it, they call the teachers on it. If I ever leave my classroom now and I don't turn the lights off and I'm not in here, the students let me know that I'm not making a responsible choice. And so I think the students are a lot more aware of it. And it's not like they think that they're going to deprive themselves of something. That's not what this whole initiative is about. It's not about deprivation. What it is about being responsible consumers. And the students really understand that, was what I've found, and it's been great.